General Hospital will reveal how Drew, once admired for his noble qualities, has now become a completely different person. He is no longer the heroic figure many once trusted. He has turned into a cold, calculating individual who is willing to step on others to achieve his goals. Willow, weak and easily influenced by past psychological trauma, unwittingly becomes the perfect victim in his sinister plan. Michael, lying motionless in the ICU after being poisoned by Digitalis, has no idea that the woman he loves and trusts the most is actually the biggest threat to him. Drew, harboring deep-seated hatred and jealousy, has long targeted Michael. He manipulates Willow's fragile psyche, planting harmful thoughts that Michael is a burden, that their relationship only causes her more pain. In the midst of the chaotic days, Willow becomes increasingly dependent on Drew. He pretends to be a reliable companion, always there to listen and comfort her, but in reality, every word he speaks is carefully calculated to lead her to the decision he wants. Drew's intentions are not only to separate Michael and Willow, but he also wants more, to take everything Michael has, including Willow's love and the vast inheritance. Drew's plan is executed meticulously. He starts by sowing doubt in Willow's mind about Carly, making her believe Carly is manipulating her to protect Michael. As Willow begins distancing herself from Carly and others close to her, Drew quickly establishes himself as the only person she can rely on. He cleverly exploits Willow's medical power of attorney, pushing her to make decisions she doesn't fully understand. The climax of Drew's plan is when he incites Willow to poison Michael. He creates a scenario where everyone believes Michael was attacked by an invisible enemy, while Willow is the tool he uses to carry out the crime. Blinded by her trust in Drew, Willow follows this plan without realizing she is being manipulated. When Michael falls into critical condition, Drew reappears as a savior, making no one suspect him. At the hospital, as nurses and doctors work to save Michael, Isaiah and Lucas quickly determine that Digitalis is the cause of his condition. However, the source of the poison remains a mystery. Portia, with her sharp instincts, directs Brad to investigate recent deaths linked to Digitalis, but the results are still unclear. Meanwhile, Drew continues to pretend to be Willow's trustworthy friend while secretly covering up all traces of his crimes. Carly, despite being heartbroken over Michael's condition, begins to sense that something is wrong. She starts noticing Willow's strange actions and Drew's suspicious presence in all of her decisions. However, when Carly tries to confront Willow, Drew quickly turns the tables, making Carly appear as if she is trying to create division and control Willow. This not only hurts Carly but also pushes Willow further into Drew's embrace. Sunny, while trying to maintain peace, is convinced by Nina that allowing Willow to care for the children is the best thing to do for now. But even Sunny cannot fathom that everything is going according to Drew's plan. Willow, believing she is doing the right thing, gradually becomes a puppet in Drew's hands, and his true, sinister nature is increasingly revealed. Drew is not satisfied with just controlling Willow, he also targets Michael's family's wealth. He knows that acquiring the assets will not only secure him a lavish lifestyle but also serve as perfect revenge against Michael. While everyone is focused on investigating the attack on Michael, Drew continues to play the hero in Willow's eyes and secretly takes the next steps in his plan. Drew's actions anger Carly, Sunny, and those close to Michael, and they also leave the entire Port Charles community in shock. With the evidence mounting, can Drew continue to hide his true nature, or will he eventually be exposed? The answer remains to be seen, but the consequences of his actions will certainly be a major shock to everyone. Drew's seemingly perfect plan begins to show cracks when Carly, with her sharp instincts and determination to protect her family, refuses to sit idly by. Carly, already suspicious of Willow and Drew's unusual behavior, starts to closely observe both of them. From Willow using Michael's medical power of attorney to the way Drew is always present during key moments, Carly notices a clear pattern: Drew is manipulating Willow, and this will not be tolerated. Carly decides to take action. She quietly gathers evidence from the hospital's security cameras, document exchanges, and even testimonies from nurses who had treated Michael. With Portia and Lucas's help, Carly begins to uncover that Michael's poisoning was not a random incident. The test results of Michael's 4 bags show traces of digitalis, and Portia skillfully connects this to similar deaths that Drew may be involved in. When Carly confronts Willow, at first, Willow blindly defends Drew. She believes Drew is the only one standing by her, especially when she feels abandoned by Carly and others. But Carly, with her persuasive ability and love for her family, directly tells her, "Willow, you're being manipulated. Drew is not your savior. He's just using you to achieve his goals." Initially, Willow denies everything, but when Carly presents undeniable evidence, including Drew secretly contacting lawyers to prepare to seize Michael's assets, the truth begins to dawn on Willow. She realizes that every action Drew took, from approaching her to exploiting her pain and isolation, was part of a devious plan. However, Willow's realization comes too late. Carly informs Sonny of the entire story. When Sonny learns that Drew not only caused his son's suffering but nearly killed him, he becomes furious. Sonny, with his influence and power, immediately takes action to ensure Drew pays for his crimes. Sonny uses his connections to expose Drew in public, and he works with law enforcement to file charges against Drew for poisoning Michael. The evidence Carly gathered becomes crucial in the lawsuit, and Drew, once confident he could outwit everyone, finds himself in dire trouble. After everything unravels, Willow faces judgment from everyone. She not only loses the trust of Michael's family but also must endure the pain of realizing that she played a part in hurting the man who loved her. The regret and torment she feels become the high price she must pay for her blindness. Meanwhile, Drew is completely ruined. His reputation is destroyed, his assets are frozen, and he faces the possibility of criminal prosecution. Sonny ensures that Drew will never have the chance to harm his family again. He uses all available resources to ensure Drew is not only ostracized from society but also held accountable for every crime he committed. In the end, though the story concludes in sorrow, Carly and Sonny find comfort in Michael's gradual recovery, and their family becomes closer than ever. Willow, with Carly's help and psychological counseling, begins the journey of redemption and healing relationships. But what happened remains an unforgettable lesson for all: trust and love should never be exploited for dark purposes. Stay tuned for the upcoming episodes to witness the dramatic battle and unexpected twists in the story. Drew, after being exposed as the mastermind behind Michael's poisoning, will have to face the consequences. His ruthless actions and cold calculation have not only caused deep harm to Willow but also shocked Michael's entire family. But will he be fully brought to light, or are there still secrets left to be uncovered? Willow, after realizing she has been manipulated, will stand at a crucial crossroads in her life. How will she choose to confront her guilt? Willow must not only find a way to atone with Michael and his family but also face the inner pain and torment within herself. Will she be strong enough to overcome this and rediscover herself, or will her haunted past continue to drag her into new tragedies? Meanwhile, Portia, Lucas, and Isaiah are still working to uncover other truths. They discover that Michael's poisoning may not stop with Drew, but is connected to a series of mysterious events at the hospital. Could Drew just be a pawn in the hands of a greater enemy? These discoveries may reveal a darker side of Port Charles, where conspiracies and crimes lurk in the shadows. Michael, after surviving the critical condition, will have to face the truth. He must not only recover physically but also battle the mental trauma of discovering that the woman he loves was used to harm him. Can Michael forgive Willow and move past this pain, or will their relationship be irreparably damaged? Additionally, other characters in Port Charles will be drawn into the vortex of this story. Nina, who once tried to protect Willow, how will she react when she learns the truth? How will the relationships surrounding the Corinthos family change when trust is tested and loyalty is shaken? And most importantly, what secrets are still hidden, waiting to be exposed? The battle between truth and lies continues, and everything is just beginning. Keep watching to witness surprising and intense developments, where every character will have to face their own choices. Love, hatred, and the price of revenge will intertwine, creating a story you won't want to miss.